Hey guys, Guy78 here. Welcome back to episode 10 of How to Do Damage. Today, we're going to be talking about Moze bullshit. So first, let's talk about the shenanigans in our class mods. So like you saw in last video, the green monster, you really only need to shoot the gun once, and it will start stacking. From my testing, the corrosive bonus element does keep the damage source of whatever you're being applied to, so it does get grenade damage and all that. But the next one I want to talk about is the Mindsweeper. So this is one of the most powerful things in the game, I'm sure you're aware. Because the damage of the grenade is based on the hit that procs it, and that micro grenade can pull a holy pin, and it also gets a pretty generous formula. So when this grenade crits, it can roll a new Minesweeper based on that formula boosted grenade and ad infinitum. So here you see that the Minesweeper damage is the damage dealt times your splash, times your grenade, times your V1, times your V2, which includes on grenade throw and action skill active, elemental, miscellaneous, and blah 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 crit. And pull the holy pin never gets your crit boosts, it's just times 2. And I will show you just what it does later. But next, I just want to talk about the Bloodletter. So the Bloodletter has a really funny interaction with the Snowshoe and Spark Plugs. Basically, Spark Plug counts as slide damage, which triggers the Snowshoe and depletes the shield. But with the Bloodletter and Russian Offensive, this damage turns into lifesteal to refill the shield, so you can Nova again. Yeah. So here with the Minesweeper, I sort of just pull up to True Tyrant of Instinct, and I chuck Epicenters at it. And the Epicenter I find really good with Pull the Holy Pin. You can see it's just spamming crits, and eventually we get lucky. Throwing formula at it, and there you go. Look at that. This is one of the most consistent grenades that I know. Yeah, go try this one. Some of the most particularly funny Minesweeper grenades to abuse this class mod are the Hex, the Lightspeed, Epicenter, Gas Call, and then the Nagata. And this is in descending order, because from everything I've used, this is what I feel like are the most consistent ones that just instantly deleting anything you want. And I recommend that you all try these 5. Just carry them in your inventory. The Gas Call is actually, I think, better by itself, like if you use a flare or something else, because it's just really strong. Okay, now I think it's time to talk about the Snowshoe and Bloodletter. So here's Arbalest Discipline, True Trial, and look at that. You can't see anything, but you can see that the health bar is dying really quickly. This is pretty strong. You don't really even need the Guardian Angel. I'm so close to the boss it isn't doing much. But hey, you can see that the Spark Plugs are already really strong, but then you can just sort of do that. Yeah, this game's weird. This is cursed, and I hate it. But it's good. I recommend that you try this at least once. The last clip I want to show is just sort of the Hunter-Seeker with short fuse. So here we have Hemo, good old Hemo, wearing a flare for a bigger short fuse. And you can see as soon as they target Hemo, it just dies. Yeah, so I got the debuff rockets on Cub, just throwing as much formula into these grenades as I can, and it's just getting ripped apart. Here Cub died, so I don't even have the flare bonus active, and you'll see as soon as it decides to target Hemo, Hemo disappears because of funny short fuse, and then we can get Vermi, and Vermi's dead. It's that easy, just throw grenades, just don't use guns. And finally, there's actually a correction for Iron Bear damage formula. Purple tree damage is actually V1. Someone tested it, and it was additive with the flare. So just keep that in mind.